children, this is Kameshwari math tutor. These are grade 10 model paper MCQs. These are very important questions now. After completing this explanation, you please work out these questions. Let's go to the first question. The sum of a rational and irrational number is always, they ask you, what is the sum of a rational and irrational number? What is the rational and irrational numbers? See here, rational numbers means combination of natural numbers, whole numbers, negatives, integers, fractions. These are all rational numbers. Okay. Irrational numbers means root 2, root 3, which don't have end point. Okay. After division, end point won't be there. Rational numbers, sum. They asked you sum. Sum is add. You must add rational number and irrational number. Let's take an example of a rational number. Any example you can take, ma. I am taking 2. 2 is a rational number. You can take 10, 11, minus 10 also you can take. Okay, I am taking minus 10. Minus 10. Sum is what should we do? Plus. Okay. Irrational number. Root 2, root 3, root 5, root 11. These are all irrational numbers. You know very well. They are asking sum. I am taking irrational number as root 3. I am adding root 3. See here children. The sum of rational number and irrational number. What you are getting? Are they rational? Is this a rational number? No. Is this a rational number? No. Why? Because you are having irrational number also. This is not a rational number. So option A is wrong. Is this a irrational number? See here children. Yes, this is an irrational number. Why? Because this full. See. Minus 10 plus this is an irrational number. We can't simplify that one. So, what is the answer for this question? Irrational number. The sum of a rational and irrational number is always irrational number. Is this equal to 0? No, it is not right. Is this equal to 1? No, it is not right. So, what is the answer? B is the correct option. Okay, B is the correct option. All of you understood, ma? Next question. LCM of two numbers x and y. They are asking you to find out the LCM of two numbers. What are those two numbers? X and y are those two numbers. Where y is a multiple of x. How is y? Y is a multiple of x. They has given x and y. What they are telling? Y is a multiple. You must know what is a multiple here. Multiple means I tell one example. 2 into 3. 2 3 is how much more? 6. 2 4 is how much? 8. 2 5 is how much? 10. See here 6, 8 and 10 are called multiples of 2. Multiples of 3. Sorry. Okay. If you multiply any two numbers, the answer you are getting is called the multiple. So, 6 is a multiple of 2 and 3. 8 is a multiple of 2 and 4. 10 is a multiple of 2 and 5. So, see here in LCM, you know very well that 4 and 8. In the question what they asked? Y is a multiple of x they asked. Okay. See here in 4 and 8, 8 is a multiple of 4. 8 is a multiple of 4. Why? Because 4 to 8 you are getting. 8 is a multiple of 4. Then what is the LCM? LCM of these two numbers is the multiple only. Remember this is very important point, ma. You can do LCMs within a minute. Why? Because if you know these tricks you can do. Okay. Here in the example 4 and 8, 8 is a multiple of 4. So 8 is the LCM. We will check and see. 4 and 8. What is the LCM? 2 2s 4, 2 4s 8. 2 1s, 2 2s. So, say 1 and 2 are co-primes not having any common factors. 2 2s 4, 4 2s 8. What is the LCM? 8 is the LCM. If in two numbers, if one number is a multiple of the other number, then The multiple is called the LCM. The multiple will be the LCM. Same like that. In x and y is a multiple of x. Here y is a multiple of x. Then what is the LCM for these two numbers? Y will be the multiple itself will be the LCM. So what is the answer? Y is the answer. B is the answer. All of you understood, children? If you are confused, take one example and check so that it will be clear for you. Okay. Now, what is the third question? If the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c are equal, if the zeros of the quadratic polynomial are equal, then which one is right answer? Already you know that if the zeros of a quadratic polynomial are equal, how the discriminant will be? Discriminant will be equal to 0. Discriminant is denoted by the letter delta. Delta is equal to 0. Delta means what, ma? B square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Okay. See here I am sending minus 4ac to that side. It becomes plus 4ac. Okay. See, children, if you observe means how the b square, how it will be, b square will be positive or non-negative? Positive or negative? Positive or non-negative, both are same only, no ma? Positive or negative, how the value of b square will be? See here, b square means b whole square. That means b square values, squares will be always positive. That means non-negative. All of you understood, ma? B square, A square, C square. For example, 12 square. Always you will have the non-negative number. That means that will be positive. Okay. B square will be positive. If this is positive, B square is positive. What about 4AC? What about 4AC? 4AC also will be positive. Why? Because these both are equal only, no? So, B square value is a positive number means this also will be positive. That means A and C will have same signs. That means minus or plus or plus. When they both will have positive, if they both are having negative signs or if they both are having positive signs. Okay. How A and C will be? A and C will be positive. A and C, that means if they both have same sign. See here, minus into minus is plus into plus is plus. All of you understood? See, if the zeros of a quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c are equal, if the zeros of the polynomial are equal, then the delta value will be 0. Delta means b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. I am sending minus 4ac to that side, it becomes plus 4ac. B square is equal to 4ac. Here, how the value of b square will be? B square value will be always positive. That means non-negative. Okay. What about A and C? A and C also will be positive only. That means product of A and C will be positive. If this is positive, both are equal, no? So this also will be positive value. If A and C are having both signs same, that means both are negative or both are positive, then A and C will be positive. Which option is correct in this? C and B have opposite signs? No. Here what is that? A and C is there. But see here, C and A have opposite signs? No. C and B have same signs. See, here C and B is there? No. C and A have same signs. So, C and A have same signs. What is the answer for this mark? What is the answer? D is the correct answer. Next question. The pair of equations x is equal to minus m and y is equal to n. They gave two equations. X is equal to minus m and y is equal to n. Graphically represent lines. They asked you graphically. You must check graphically. Represent lines which are, how the lines will be. Okay. Are they parallel? Are they intersecting at n and minus m? Are they coincident? are they intersecting at minus m and y? You must check if you check graphically, it is very easy to answer this question. See, fourth question. Okay, the pair of equations I am drawing x-axis and y-axis, coordinates I am drawing. Okay, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Okay, see, I am telling one example x is equal to minus 1, minus m they give. Okay, I am writing values here. Right side of this origin, what will be there? Positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left side of this, left side of origin on x-axis, what numbers will be there? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. Okay. Upside of y-axis, positive numbers or negative numbers. On of x-axis, here positive numbers. 1, 2, 3, so on. Down, negative numbers. Okay. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on. All of you understood? See here, x is equal to minus m they give. They has given x is equal to minus m. Now we will plot x value minus m on x-axis. See here, instead of minus m, take any other example. X is equal to minus 3 I will take. Okay ma? X is equal to minus 3. Instead of m I will take 3. Okay. Now I am showing an example, then it will be clear for you. X is equal to minus 3. This is an x-axis, this is a y-axis. Where should we plot x is equal to minus 3? You see here on the right side positive values are there, on the left side negative values are there. So x is equal to minus 3 means this is x-axis. Where is minus 3? Here is minus 3. I am marking here. Okay. Now y is equal to n. In the question y is equal to n they give. X is equal to minus m, y is equal to n. Instead of n, I will take any other positive number. Why? Because here positive value, no? I am taking y is equal to 4. Now I will plot y is equal to 4 here in this. Okay, where is y-axis? This is y-axis. On the y-axis, where is 4 mark? And y is equal to 4 we do. Why? This is y-axis, 4 is here. So plot here. Okay, what I am doing? I am extending x is equal to minus 3 line. I am extending y is equal to 4 line. See here, if you observe, these two lines met at a point. What is the point? Point of intersection. These two lines are meeting at a point. That is, they are intersecting lines. What is the type of those lines? What are the types? Those are intersecting lines. Okay. So they are meeting at a point. What is x-axis? X-axis minus 3. So minus 3. What is y-axis? 4. So they are meeting at minus 3 and 4. See here, that means these two lines are intersecting lines. That means in these two options, which one is correct? See here, in the place of minus 3, if I take m, so x and y, what are the coordinates? Minus 3. What is y coordinate? 4. Sorry, minus m, 4. Instead of 4, n. Okay. Minus m, n. Minus m, n. Minus m is x coordinate. N is y coordinate. All of you understood? How the lines will be? They are parallel. Are they parallel? No. They are intersecting lines. They are meeting at a point. No. What is that point called? Minus m and n. So which option is correct? D option is correct. All of you understood now? Next one is now we will go to fifth question. For what value of k? They are asking the value of k. Do the equations 2x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. What are the equations they has given? 2x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. What is another equation? 6x minus ky plus 9 equal to 0. They have given two equations. What are these equations, ma'am? These are linear equations. Why they are called linear equations? See here, power is 1. Power of variables is 1. So we will call them as linear equations. Okay. Represent coincident lines. What is the value of k? They asked you to find out the value of k here. Here k is there in the second equation, no? They asked you to find out the value of k. Okay. How they will be? They will be coincident lines. Say here, you know very well that if what lines these are? Linear lines, linear equations. If two linear equations are coincident, what are those two linear equations? A1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. If two linear equations are coincident lines, how they will be? Ma? A1, then their ratios will be equal. Then their ratios means coefficient of variables. That means A1 by A2 will be equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. If two linear equations are coincident, what is that linear equations? A1x plus B1y plus C1 equal to 0. A2x plus B2y plus C2 equal to 0. If they are coincident lines means how they will be? A1 by A2 will be equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. We'll call them as their ratios will be equal. Okay. We'll apply the same in this question. Okay. Here, instead of A1, what is the coefficients? A1, A2, B1, B2 coefficients of x and y. C1, C2 are the constants. Okay, ma? What is the coefficient of x? 2. That means A1 equal to 2. What is B1 equal to 6? Sorry, A1 is equal to 2. B1 equal to minus 1. C1 equal to 3. Understood, ma? Now, in this equation, A2 is equal to coefficient of x 6. B2 equal to coefficient of x is minus k. C2 equal to, what is that constant? 9. Okay. Now, we will apply the ratios. The ratios will be equal. So, I am taking first one. 2 by 6 equal to minus 1 by minus k equal to 3 by 9. Then their coefficients are equal. See here, you can do in two methods, my dear. In this, you can take these two ratios or these two ratios. Okay, these two ratios or these two ratios. Now I take these two ratios equal. Okay, see, I am writing here now. What is that? 2 by 6 equal to minus 1 by 8. Or you can take these two ratios also equal. You can take any two ratios. Now, 2 1s, 2 3s. 1 by 3 equal to minus and minus becomes plus. Minus becomes plus. 1 by k. See here, if you observe, numerators are same. You can compare the denominators. So what is the denominator? K is equal to 3. Implies k is equal to 3. This is the answer. Or, see here, this is or. I am taking these two values. These two ratios I am taking. Minus 1 by k, minus 1 by minus k equal to 3 by 9. Minus becomes plus. Minus into minus is plus. 1 by k, 3 1s, 3 3s. 1 by k equal to 1 by 3. Numerators are same, so compare the denominators. So what is the value of k? 3. Both are same. Compulsory both will be the same. You will get the same answer. You can follow anything, ma. So what is the right option? 3. Where is 3 here? C. So answer is C. We will go to the next question. Next question, the quadratic polynomial whose zeros are minus 3 and minus 4 are. They asked you to find out the quadratic polynomial. What is the quadratic polynomial? The zeros has given minus 3 and minus 4. Zeros has given. See, these are the zeros. If alpha and beta are the zeros, then What is the equation? What is the polynomial? X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is the required quadratic polynomial. If alpha beta are the zeros means what is the polynomial? X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is the required polynomial. Here what is alpha? Alpha and beta are the zeros. Now what are the zeros here? Minus 3 and minus 4. Write down here. If alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial, are the zeros, then x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is the required, no need to write required, is the quadratic polynomial. That's enough. Okay, is the quadratic polynomial. All of you understood, children? Here alpha means how much? Minus 3. Beta means how much? Minus 4. Alpha is equal to minus 3, beta is equal to minus 4. Substitute in this polynomial. X square minus alpha means how much? Minus 3 plus beta. Beta means minus 4 into x plus alpha beta. Alpha means how much? Minus 3 into beta means how much? Minus 4. All of you understood, ma? X square minus, say here, you can do directly or you can find out alpha plus beta and alpha beta also. Okay. Minus 3 plus into minus minus 4 into x plus minus into minus plus 3 4 12. So x square minus, same symbols means what should you do? You must add. 3 plus 4 is 7. Both are having same sign. So minus 7. Minus 7 into x plus 12. All of you understood, ma? X square minus into minus plus 7x plus 12 is the required quadratic polynomial. Or you can do in another way also, ma. You can find out alpha plus beta separately. Alpha plus beta. What is alpha? Minus 3 plus what is beta? Minus 4. Okay, so minus 3 plus into minus minus 4. Both are having same signs. Minus into minus plus. Both are having same signs means you add. 3 plus 4 is 7. Both are having minus. Minus 7. Okay. Alpha beta. Why we are finding out alpha beta? In the quadratic polynomial you are having alpha plus beta and alpha beta. That's why I am finding. Alpha means how much? Minus 3. Beta means minus 4. Minus into minus plus 3 4 12. Okay. We got. Now you substitute these values in this required polynomial. X square minus alpha plus beta value, how much you got? Minus 7 into x plus alpha beta. Alpha beta means how much more? 12. Equal to x square minus into minus plus 7x plus 12. This is the required polynomial. X square plus 7x plus 12. So what is the answer? B is the correct answer. Okay. That means B. All of you understood, ma? Okay. We'll go to next question. What is the next question? See here. If the discriminant of a quadratic equation is 0, in the first question we got that one. In the discriminant of a quadratic equation, if the discriminant is 0, that means b square minus 4ac equal to 0, how does the nature will be? Then the nature of the roots, how they will be? If the discriminant equal to 0, then the roots will be real and equal. How the roots will be, ma? Real and equal. If this discriminant equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. So which is the correct option? C. Okay. Next one. If one root of, they has given one root, of x square minus 7x plus 10. This is a quadratic polynomial. They has given one root. If alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic polynomial, then x alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a, alpha beta equal to c by a. All of you understood? Two roots. So is 5. That means in the quadratic polynomial, they have given only one root, that is 5. They told to find out the other root. See here children, they have given that quadratic polynomial, one root is 7. If alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic polynomial, then alpha and beta are the roots. If the alpha and beta are the roots means how they will be? Alpha plus beta is equal to minus, what is the quadratic polynomial? Ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, this is the quadratic polynomial. Then alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, alpha beta equal to c by a. Here ax square plus bx plus c is the quadratic polynomial. In the question, what is the quadratic polynomial? X square minus 7x plus 10 is the quadratic polynomial. I am writing that one. X square minus 7x plus 10. Okay. What is the value of x? X means what? Coefficient of x. What is the value of a? A is equal to coefficient of x square 1. Here nothing is there means you must think it as 1. B is equal to coefficient of x minus 7. C is equal to 10. Okay. This is a quadratic polynomial. We got a, b, c value. Now, in the question what they has given? One root is 5 value. In the question what they gave? One root they gave. That means alpha and beta are the two roots. That means alpha is equal to how much they gave? Alpha is equal to 5 they has given. Then find out the other root. Other root means you must find out beta value. Beta is equal to question mark. All of you understood? We want beta value. In these two we can take anything mark. I am taking alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a. Okay. Alpha means how much? 5 plus beta we don't know. Equal to minus b means how much? Minus 7. A means how much? 1. So 5 plus beta equal to minus into minus plus. Plus 7 by 1 is 7 only. I want beta. I am sending this 5 to that side. What it becomes? It becomes minus 5. Beta equal to 7 minus 5 equal to 2. So, other root is how much? Other root is equal to 2. Where is 2? Here is 2. Which option is right? A option is correct. Okay. Next question. If the nth term of an arithmetic progression is given by n is equal to 2n plus 3, then the first term is, what is the question? If the nth term of an arithmetic progression is given by, nth term is given, what is that? What is the formula for finding nth term? an is equal to 2n plus 3. This is the formula for finding nth term. Okay. Then the first term. First term is a1. First term is what ma? a1. That means n is equal to how much? 1. a1 they asked to find. That means what is n? n is what? Which term? n is equal to first term. They asked first term, no? So n is equal to 1. Okay. Now substitute in this. a1 is equal to 2 into, in the place of n, what should we write? 1 plus 3 is equal to 2 ones, 2 plus 3. So, a1 is equal to how much? 5. What is the first term? 5. Where is the answer? First term is 5. So, what is the correct option? C is the correct option. All of you understood? Next question. the sum of the first 10 terms. Sum of the first 10 terms. What is the formula for finding the sum of the first 10 terms? Sum. Sum of the first n terms. Sn terms. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula for finding the sum of the first n terms. See here in the question, what is the formula? N by 2 into 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d. See here, what is a1, what is n and what is d, you must write down. In the arithmetic progression, what is the arithmetic progression they have given? 2, 4, 6, 8, so on. This is the arithmetic progression. In this arithmetic progression, n is equal to number of terms. Sum of the 10 terms they asked. So n is equal to 10. Okay. What is d here? D is the common difference. Common difference means second term minus first term. D is equal to 4 minus 2. Common difference will be same. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. Common difference means same difference. So, what is d value? 2. We got d value also. What is A1? A1 means what? First term. What is first term in the arithmetic progression? This is the first term. So, A1 is equal to what now? 2. Okay. Now we will substitute in this formula. In this formula I am substituting. Sn means sum of 10 terms. They asked 10 terms, no, n is 10. So, n by 2, 10 by 2 into 2a1. 2, a1 means what? a1 means first term. What is first term here? 2 is the first term. Plus n minus 1. N is 10 minus 1 into d means common difference. 2. Okay. Now, 2 1s, 2 5s. 5 into 2 2s, 4. Plus 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 2s, 18. All of you understood? 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 2s, 18. 5 into 18 plus 4 is 22. 2 2s, multiply here. 2 5s, 10. 2 5s, 10 plus 1, 11. So, what is the sum of the first 10 terms? 110. What is the sum of the first 10 terms in the arithmetic progression? 110. Is there? See, you have. So, what is the answer? C is the correct option. Like this, you must simplify the given question. In the next video, I will post remaining 10 questions. Thank you.